Chairman Wontumi akonta mining and matters arising. Abusuya and Chairman Wontumi dear. Ni jidie pa ekura na de jidie no afri ne mu na eye NPP lawyers a omudi Chairman Wontumi echi no. Chairman Wontumi godfather. Sa Chairman Wontumi eye se ono no oye governor of the Ashanti region. Chairman Wontumi NPP mu nyina Chairman Wontumi ni godfather. Oni godfather ebusuya enka ne case ya de bia okokot be enka case no aye foolish case na one tina etese Chairman Wontumi enu no ho nyina yese Chairman Wontumi NPP lawyers a apabenefo a yese omudi Chairman Wontumi echi no abusuya omu nyina adane omo echi de ama Chairman Wontumi Godfrey Dame a chese oye NPP top lawyer a chese NPP ministers MPs obia clients no abusuya sa lawyers akese a omo MPP mu nyina omo aji omo nsa e de free Chairman Wontumi so a abusuya Chairman Wontumi ani da so pa de oni bibio mom yanko na yanko tie eye Captain Smart nensem bia eye audit na abusuya open laptop papa ene computer papa efia abusuya borua eye Perosi computers na eho ena laptop bia o pe bia se odi yo business o ye student a o pe bi e de esua de ebusuan se o pe gaming machine eba Perosi computers a eho ena eye laptop papa fi na one thing ade ba ko a e de ewo mu ne se o san so pe eye quality repairers and as o pe professional repairers a eho ena hs repairers papa power o mo be san so a repair o laptops e de amount na location impo de enye problem se ye order ye de ba UK ye de ba Germany ye by US a hodie enye problem DHL ebe yesa ejuma no enso edi amina Perosi eye computers and its accessories ewo Kumasi Bokrum Estate eye Eli eho ena Perosi eye computers ewo na ade ba akope a esanso ede atade munyina amatene de eye se budget bia ekura ubia o de borua eye Perosi computers a abusuya obenya o laptop so no de ewo ho eye quality eba quality a eho na laptops papa fi ye laptops a ye de ye adwuma accessories a ye de ye adwuma Perosi ono na e providing nyina e de my number na a good screen as 0247 030 108 ana say 0592 0597 942 133 abusuya Perosi computers eho na laptop papa efi wo mom yanko na yankonko ti yensema ekoso ewo political highway so unsubscribe ya subscribe na hit on the notification bell so meramase
hwe say na ye nenam ho nyina na Wontumi ni godfather
umwadi eta
now the one influence the original chairman or war,
king of morning,
the World Bank of the New Patriotic Party.
so
No ni godfather bia hui. He met me up pe wasem. E kwan bi so. Ba na me mpe wasem wie.
Adan.
NPP mpeni for satam no hu se Wontumi eye dirty work na ma wo.
Menya Ghana ni bio.
Eti they gave him the needed support.
Adan.
They gave him the needed support. But not yet godson.
Ghana for mu.
Lawyers are omoye nanado God children ni nyina no omoyi Wontumi man.
Adan.
Aje honorable Apiakubi.
Menya Ghana ni bio.
What the dynamics na say? Aje honorable Apiakubi a ono akasa Wontumi no of course say okutu no. So all man winning MPP prime minister da.
Adan.
On winning MPP prime minister ni wiye no. He supervised Emma the $15 million echo run the constituency. Emma independent parliamentary candidate MPP na this kako ra o. It's a ya me say and MPP for say independent candidate the buy no or the ho akobo aban no tie. Before an nam ho apaso no. On ye ne kabom. Say unko opposition na nkopempuntu akonu kroma. Oye den. ka say MP no yeden na me sa chena yes ya che no eda foforo na meka ho asem broni din kwase asem a otumi be fa ye krom ha na okoma bi ope ye nche no obi okuta diplomatic passport ye chi ni treaty ni te say sabe obi onye obi asa na ye ti krom ha na ye enfe na ye de politics ebeduru wo so ye be chewo Akobi, yes, obi kuta diplomatic passport. Simple yet chua. Ya wokwanya ye do faso. Ba ye ebi before ye ma ye ho kwan. Obi asore a no ye de ope bia kire bibini.
Told her, sir.
Ye member of parliament. No, we do skipo. Na ya moan te say bibi. Na ye ti krom hanan krofo e kan ye wo mo de. E bedru party so ye beche MP.
Ojai.
Sa issue do da foforo na meka ho asem.
Watch no.
NPP the $15 million and the Kora constituency dim. Yes, wo mo che sika ne te say de ye tua school fees.
Wait.
Tutiano. And they China, NPP first obey Womuti. Meanwhile, they sent $15 million supervised by Chairman Wontumi.
Told her, sir. Shamaki Shrai Yehoah.
But say no Wontumi ni Godfather.
Rurakadesh.
Say that you na say no ni Godfather.
Rurakadesh.
Ojai.
Godfatherism, Godmotherism.
Ojai.
Yes, Shadio, Bafia. Mammy, very simple analysis be mount. President, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. He was overhauled to the National Reconciliation Commission. Professor Tefa was the executive secretary. A whole former president, he was subpoenaed.
Wait.
And a Rawlings called National Reconciliation Commission. Anamwa, a former president.
Wait. Ojai.
So Rawlings is called National Reconciliation Commission. Nessa na nabi na namhoni ntimi nche na e kire say.
Watch no.
Dwehu.
Watch no. Watch brand.
Say no to nchen. John Dramani Mahama.
Watch no.
Yes, see, helicopter bios aeroplane bi ataman.
Wani.
Ye tab no wom ene shraj. Aboa papo.
Oh, I don't know.
Emma enene one ayi ye fa say hopsi. Pa shraj. Pa. Ye they call special prosecutor. Mahama na oye former president and the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress. Yay. He availed himself. He was invited by
Mahama.
Office of the Special Prosecutor
What the ya?
and Shraj. Mahama availed himself.
Mahama.
So Mahama was the president da.
Mahama.
Na oye NDC flag bearer.
Mahama.
Emma ne ho kwan ma Office of the Special Prosecutor.
Mahama.
Ene Shraj Addo so no.
Mahama.
And the report about Bontin said papa ne nyem from so bia.
Mahama.
Listen na nabi ne nam ho a e kire wo say.
Uchu muche.
Godfather.
Chuna.
Me ye examples kekewu. I am not instigating anybody.
Ojai.
Eti yem papa ye president John Dramani Mahama.
Wani.
Ono ankasa board na bi din say ono de so obedi president obede
Mahama
cheno ada na yache Wontumi na bi nam ho Godfather. Oral atonsom.
Abrantie ya besrawo.
I'm telling you. And your excellency. Obuodi eni die kwaso ne ahobrase kwaso nyam me na mekira wo de ye. Because assemblyman but as I say, a shas dealing with godfathers. We are dealing with godmothers. Sanyesa on my way, politicians our godmothers and godfathers. But Ghana any godmother, Ghana any godfather.
The king of morning shows.
Our godfathers are dead.
Captain Smart.
The godfathers of this country are dead and gone. But individuals are having godmothers and godfathers. For that matter, it is difficult to touch them.
Yes, Siri. Siri.
Can I forget us and one say a Twitter?
No.
Yeah, you.
Captain Smart, the king of morning
Yes.
shows.
I see.
No.
Can I forget us and no? I see.
No.
Yeah, you.
No.
When any pebia what to me mu and come so he was a smart man.
Yes, Siri. Siri.
How he did his things, Teniye.
Siri.
He was a smart man.
Siri.
How he did his things as a finance minister, it is difficult to trace.
Yes, Siri. Siri.
HSA. You say, Abrante, no, you need free for.
No.
Na need the hot is all what.
No.
Na kwanya, dear, yes, wafa no.
No.
Kwanya of fast so fire.
No.
Any baby, you could see a no.
No.
Everything. So be whom. Internet, I say. Assembly oral at tonsum.
Captain Smart, the king of morning.
And you see, Rollins at the PNDC time. At the bedroom, NDC time. On fee hono. Ena Yebenya, a former deputy minister of local government and rural development. Na Mate Radianim. Enkrabia a fact that a captain, sorry, a captain, retired captain, retired Enkrabia a fadate. And then I see Captain Enkrabia a fadate, obey a deputy minister of local government and rural development, and not two nenumu our public and the public accounts committee appointments committee say corruption pa akoso. Our Rollins time. Somebody near my akoso MMDC is now on the jail. What you know in the classroom is part of what is practiced in the open court, but the antics, the skills, the strategy, when you're careful, I be too. And I think that say when him say Attorney General's department or no. Attorney General Nankasa, any deputy, Omuntema started yesterday. Yeah. We know. Because now, independent was through pa ni be pair, same side, so na mayor Attorney General. And when was through be so pair Dominic, so mayor Attorney General. Okay? Now, on one case, Dominic Nadia to say Raymond Acha, I'm misleading you. It's a press conference, you know, obey yet 1 hour 14 minutes, no. Or can say, Kwabena dying 27. Maybe I say, so may reduce to 27, number 6. It's will say 21 if I from 27 to number 6. Calculations now. Yoko yema no man didn't read in a press statement no. Odo. On one calculation no a shegu court. Ayetroka. Because exchange rate now no one year in the press conference. Any the other share ni suit ni mo no. Wo bo boss wo court ho a emfa. adanse ono adanse for one aban na nkasa afade court no we me yi aban ni free I mean fact the general na nkasa cause aban ni nya hwe who na oye lawyer adanse for do ma court no adanse for na hwe asem that way because what's be near fear tago na akodi bone any Abraham yemi ensan ye di bone ye do akwantin fi na so we fear de won film no wan di bone ne mo beye koye beye dance ni be dia dance e mai etasi eti maame na wan kasa o ma ye chi no na wo de criminal charge abono no wudu akwantin fi wo se mayi wu afrim emo mbeye ma dance ni adanse ni na wo fa no ko hwe wasem na to agu waseno and it is gradually opening itself sir I say won wa ye nhwehwemu aban we mu no o man to omobo ase per criminal prosecution he who alleges must prove. It is all the catcher say Captain Smart abefa mobile phone we are. Eye wo na wo kan ye no. Ene sese wo ma court ni hunu say ampampa. Kwaju wafa phone. Say oral no. E ho asem to say oral na ya kaye tekre besi so aboye minim oral akowie sen afa na mati ase se wo Ghana politics dey na we need godfather you careful che obi be kase o ni kwese obi enya godfather massa. To every game, there are rules. To every game, there are rules. One of the critical political rule, and they say, if you are a young one, you must have a godfather. Eti, one way one godfather, one NPP, muno, yentimin chwong opa bakewa. Bonia won kasa kasa sankrofo na die no o di and yes they know and krata wo ho enema gu ho e kire se sa bone no o di sa kro no no bo but I am sitting here and telling you on authority NDC entimi chwon this godfatherism in politics, I see a penny and sekwebi ye free ho. This godfatherism. Say I'm pekwebi. Over the weekend, matrasia dream one and who said no. And your politician ne ye kromfo. But a godfather no na obo bi ho bai. Na se nyame ye wadom na wunya president bi na se ne yire e bo uchi doma ende hu che obi a from Rollins time besi Mahama time enipa na credo agema Rollins penasem de ne Teresa Kufo penasem de ne Addo se penasem de ne Rebecca penasem de ne Lodina penasem sankrofo no who change more godfathers because godmothers are dangerous than godfathers because the godmother is sleeping right behind the president. Sanya man na ma krono entimi jaida. Over the weekend, many 4 professors and then ye bon komo how to deal with corruption and make sure that Ghana will become a better place.
Okay, abusuan we ne ensema ekoso e wo political highway so chairman Wontumi and as this year no NPP lawyers no omo atene omo back on him as this year no oto na ni hwe ba bia enyi ye beda masesa moje mani moje pene kokuti sa ensem we e de mai abusuan opel laptops papa efie Perosi computers and accessories bora ne ho obenya laptop bia oso no wo de abusuan o location de enye problem de nya so be fa number na ego e screen as no unsubscribe ya subscribe na hit on the notification bell so that any update be drop no so onsa ebetumi akabi medamase.